This is a match I was tempted to do a couple of weeks ago, but I decided to do it now instead because I wanted to. Well, because I wanted to. As Toni Storm, and Kaylee Ray collide for the NXT United Kingdom Championship belt. And that will not be all, as another title match will round out 2022, because there's a match I want to do before the end of the year, and I will do exactly that. But the one thing I have to say for certain is the Royal Rumble, which is right around the corner. The Royal Rumble will set the stage for what happens in the future, and it is very, very strange looking at the screen still and noticing that I still don't have a webcam, because my webcam currently is still not working right. And I haven't changed it out yet. Shows how make haste, you know. I would like to know if the additions and the consistent additions of the AEW roster have anything to do with the reason why AEW Fight Forever has been sidetracked, as far as I'm concerned, as far as finding out whenever the release date is for the upcoming game, because I, for one, am looking forward to it, even if it isn't on Xbox Game Pass day one release. I am looking forward to it. The ref is getting in my way. And the ref may have cost me the match because I just got hit with the gory special. Took me a second to remember which one was which. But a while back, I did Kaylee Ray versus Tegan Knox in a unification match. Or it might not have been a while back, it might have been pretty recently. Honestly, I don't remember, because the amount of matches I've done, it's harder to recollect what's going on, one way or the other. But what I do know is I am getting my ass handed to me right now, and I need to come back, because it's not going well. The gory bomb, here it comes. The only person I've seen execute that move is Chavo Guerrero. And that was a long time ago. I am either really good or really bad when it comes to timing. But I definitely think that switching out the timing to button mashing, or from button mashing, was by far one of the best decisions I could have made, because it allowed matches to become so much better. And speaking of matches becoming so much better, this match suddenly became one-sided. Suddenly, this match became one-sided. And I will spoil it and say that the next match will be... I want to do another Iron Man match, and there's only one Iron Man match I would like to do, and I'm going to do that for another Women's Championship, because there are two ideas, and I'm just going to put it out there now, that the Royal Rumble will set the stage for what's going to happen in the divisions, and just in general with content in 2023, because I'm a big believer in the Royal Rumble setting the stage for everything else. I will also be trying to, or hopefully going to, what's it called? filming the Rumble very soon, which I am not really sure what I'm... I knew what I wanted to say, but I'm not sure I knew what I'm saying. I really don't know what I'm saying. But what I do know is, it is that the Royal Rumble is always one of my favorite parts of the year, and that's what I was going to say. I do hope I can pick and choose who was in the Royal Rumble, because I would love to pick and choose who was in the Royal Rumble, because I always enjoyed picking and choosing who was in the Royal Rumble in the old games. So I would love to be able to do that in this game. You know. If you also notice, it is more common in the rivalry matches that I do a bit more in the rivalry matches than I do in matches like this. But here comes a lot of rippers from Toni Storm. Or Toni Storm. I don't know why I keep calling her Toni. Toni Storm. I'd be frustrated too if I was getting my name wrong. If somebody was saying my name wrong. Pile driver! Spike! Pile driver! Drops Kylie Ray. And Toni Storm. Kylie Ray blocks Storm's finisher. Kylie Ray blocks Storm's finisher. Flying forearm off the ropes from Kylie Ray, who has suddenly become one of the most known faces, a very familiar face, as back-to-back matches have put Kylie Ray at the forefront after really being in the background for most of the year. Kylie Ray has been given a bit of the spotlight, much like it was given, or it has been given to Natalya and Becky Lynch as the other champions. Johnny Gargano has gotten more of the spotlight than fellow Universal World Champion. I believe it is still on AJ Styles, but I could be wrong. But AJ Styles, as Kylie Ray clings off the ringside post. And Toni Storm, finally I said her name right, Toni Storm is moving Kylie Ray all over the ringside area, moving and shaking with Kylie Ray. And Kylie Ray sends Toni Storm into the ringside steps, ties her up in a surfboard on the floor, and Kylie Ray gets Toni Storm to submit on the floor. But the fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter when you're on the floor. It matters when you're in the ring. And if these two women don't get in the ring soon, it's going to be a double countout. And Kylie Ray will not only retain the Women's Championship, but leave a lot of questions. Toni Storm immediately gets reversed by Kylie Ray. Kylie Ray rolls through, follows her through with a kick right to the sternum. Kylie Ray gets knocked down by Toni. Toni Storm. Butterfly. And a fairy tale ending. I don't like it when people do the fairy tale, other people's signatures or finishers as normal moves. But that's what just happened. Or if you want to call it the Angel's Wings, I'll call it the Angel's Wings, because that's what it is. Because Christopher Daniels did it first. The referee is demanding Kylie Ray get back in the ring. And Toni Storm gets back body dropped, rocking Kylie Ray on the on the ring ropes. She gets back body dropped right to the floor, blocking Kylie Ray. And back in the ring goes Kylie and Toni. Kylie gets right back up. Toni Storm waits for her, and that ends up costing her. But not enough, as Toni Storm hits the Tiger Driver. Toni Storm hits Tiger Driver 97. And Toni Storm can't keep her down. I apologize. It's not Tiger Driver 97, it's Storm Zero. But either way, whatever you want to call it, if it's a Tiger Driver or if it's Storm Zero, either way, Kylie Ray kicked out, but is she going to kick out of Storm Zero again? Let's find out. Storm Zero and Toni Storm is the new NXT United Kingdom Women's Champion. Toni Storm defeats Kylie Ray to separate the women's championships once again. Toni Storm, to my recollection, it's the first time with my ownership of the game that Toni Storm is a champion in WWE. But the fact of the matter is, the spotlight continues to spread as we wrap up 2022, spreading the spotlight not just on championships, but on the talent within WWE. With that being said, though, this is me signing off. Until next time, I will see you in the next one.